my little tattletales? What's up, Sussex Squad? How you guys doing today? Well, if you are Kate Middleton, you are once again missing the point. But guess what? She's playing catch up, trying to, one, compete with Camilla. Good luck with that. You know how Charles feels about his woman, right? Please, he took that woman from a curdled milk mistress to now we're not even going to call her a queen consort. She's now Queen Camilla. Kate, you better stay in your place. But when she's not busy going to war with Camilla, because you know she doesn't play well with other women, it looks like, when she's not busy cosplaying Meghan, she's also touching William and making William recoil in disgust. You guys, what am I talking about? Listen, the Royals are at it again. This is going to be a heavy upload this week. The Royal podcast is on its way because there's so much to talk about. I can't even get in a video. But for now, let's concentrate on this right here. First of all, where do you guys want to start with first? Okay, let's start with Kate cosplaying Meghan. Now, you guys have probably already seen this, but I need to break it down for you if you don't mind. Let's put this on a Summer Jam screen. Okay, over here, we have Kate Middleton. Now, I know what you're saying. Blah, blah, blah. Who are you dressing for? Who is your audience? 80-year-olds that won't even be around in 50 years? Who is your audience? This is the hope of the future? I guess. But here's the thing, right? So you have this tweed blue jacket. It looks to be Chanel. Okay, fine, girl, I guess. It's a really boring look, really fades into the background. Basically, it's everything that Kate's known for. Okay, fine. But then I said, what? Because this, if you guys don't know, was actually worn. Right? This was actually worn to the, what event was it? The Nori event? Let me get the actual name of the event. Here we go. It was a Coach Nori event. I'm still thinking about that epic interview on Drink Chaps. Okay, it was a copy of Meghan's 2018 Coach Core event look. If you guys don't know, in 2018, Meghan appeared with Harry to do an appearance to highlight the work of Coach Core. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can this be a copycat of the look? Because Meghan would never. This is so Talbot's 1988. This is so JCPenney catalog, and I don't even think they exist anymore. This is so Sears. I don't understand how Kate has so much money, access to so many stylists, and it always ends up looking so blah. So let's take a look at the original she tried to copy from, right? Because it wasn't exactly evident to me. Now, here's the look she tried to copy from Meghan. Now, if you look at the cut of the pants, it's the exact same cut of the pants. Why is that important? Because Kate has no imagination. But more importantly, Meghan actually wore it with a pretty interesting navy blue blazer. What's the significance out of how it was completely copied? Do you see that sapphire necklace that Meghan is wearing? Kate copied it down to the T. And the thing is that I find so amazing, this isn't even Meghan's best look. It's not. I remember this event, and I remember saying, well, Meghan always looks pretty. And girl, you've been working nonstop, right? You can even see the way her wrap isn't laying right. Meghan was frazzled. She was working nonstop, whereas William and Kate were probably on vacation in Tanzania or something, right? She was working nonstop. She was doing looks. She was shopping out of her own closet. It was an interesting navy blue blazer, the black pants. But you know what? It wasn't, to me, it didn't wow me. It wasn't her best look, but she looked pretty, right? She looked good, like she always did. Cut to Kate at the exact same event 5 years later, wearing the same cut pants, the navy blue, well, she put on a Chanel tweed because you know she's and the exact same necklace to the same event. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh my God, how can you be so petty? To which I say, how can Kate be so petty? Let's not forget that Kate and her handlers and all of the princes and kings of the realm are fine with Kate being a silent fashion plate. That is Kate's job, to show up, mumble a few words, look good, and give cute children to the air. That is her job. That's all she wants to do. So the fact that you somehow think, which is insulting to Kate herself, that Meghan and the reason why she's loved is just because she knows how to accessorize, she knows how to dress. And if you copy everything she does, then all of a sudden you will be just as beloved and respected as Meghan. Now, speaking of beloved, Kate, honestly, it just washed. It's not even, I just don't understand. You have access to things that make you pop. Where is this aesthetic coming from? And again, I know everybody's saying, oh my God, it's a British thing. You don't understand. Okay, fine. But the problem with Kate and William is they are playing to the worldwide audience. But guess what? Let's go back to my last picture. Speaking of the way Kate was cosplaying Meghan, do you notice this? Do you see what I am looking at? Hold on, let's just get this out here because this is actually really, do you see this? Kate tried to do the patented Sussex PDA, right? Which is really interesting because, of course, Meghan and Harry have not shown PDA because I do believe Meghan and Harry still sleep in the same bed and they like each other. Look at Kate tries to lovingly guide William. Look at William. Look at William's hand. Look at the way, you guys, look at the way he is recoiling. Look at this. He's like, look at this man's face. He is visibly recoiling from Kate's touch and wondering, what are you doing? William looked at Kate and was like, if you touch me, that means I might not be able to trim rose bushes. What are you doing? Now, it has been long rumored that these two have separated. It does look like they're living separate lives. Again, you can say it's rumors, you can say it's not, but look at the way William is recoiling to Kate touching him. Well, and again, everybody's like, oh my God, it could just be in a photo. What else can it be? Does he see doggy duty on the floor? Is there like Kate about to step into a puddle? What else is he looking at in sheer disgust except Kate's hand? But you guys, it's not over. Look at this continuing. She's lovingly trying to guide her husband out. And this is the reaction she gets from lovingly guiding. Listen, I guess William said, listen, we are not going to play these games today. No, ma'am. You can just move on. But speaking of games, have you guys heard the new thing about have you guys heard the new thing about Camilla and Kate? If not, let me just sprinkle it on you because I find this absolutely hilarious. Hold on, guys. This is actually really good. So apparently, now that Meghan's not around, right? Kate is feeling some type of way that Camilla doesn't deserve the respect that she gets. Let's just get into this. Crown and crisis. Kate Middleton and Camilla at war over the Queen consort's superior attitude after Charles takes the throne, right? You guys, I can't. First of all, don't forget we're doing book club when Harry's book comes out. We're also going to deep dive into a podcast, but let's look at this. Kate Middleton and the Queen consort Camilla have been engaged in a secret power struggle after King Charles III succeeded the throne. A well-paced royal insider alleged the warring royals recently had an explosive fight at Windsor, during which Kate told Camilla how she felt. Now, let me tell you something, right? When it was Meghan and there was an explosive fight, and Meghan was at her wedding and had the nerve to say, this is the way I want my bridesmaids, my flower girls to look. This is the way I want my wedding to look. Kate, according to Meghan, told her off. Now, I do believe Meghan's side of the story because Meghan said Kate sent flowers. Kate apologized. Kate did that. They never disputed that. They actually changed the story to say tensions were riding high on both parts. But here's what I have to say. Kate and William, you better come get her. If you think for one instance that Charles is going to let anything happen to Camilla and let Kate do anything and treat her like Meghan, you must be out of your mind. Here's the thing, Kate, you've already had children. I know you are the Princess of Wales and you are feeling yourself, right? A la Beyonce, I'm feeling myself. What? I know you're feeling yourself. But here's the thing. We do know you're not blood Princess of Wales. You can be replaced just like William's mammy was replaced by A horse is a horse, of course. Camilla Parker Boyles, the side chick that made the ultimate come up. I know Camilla must give a lot of encouragement to side chicks, right? Everybody tells you that if you're a side chick, your life ends up horribly, the wife gets more. Oh, no. Camilla is there to say, look upon me. I was a side chick. The mother didn't accept me. The public hated me. A whole monarchy was against me. But with a few well-placed text messages and voicemails from a tampon aficionado, I was able. Camilla literally is the person that they pretend Meghan is. She literally crumbled a monarchy, and Charles kept on going and kept his promise and placed her up. Listen, Camilla looks down on all the side chicks and say, don't ever let anybody tell you you cannot be what you want. Look upon me, right? Oh, you know what? Let's get back into this. But my whole point is, Kate, you need to calm down, because you can be replaced. And judging by the way William's looking at you, you will if you keep up. Let's see. They said ever since the Queen died, Camilla's been throwing her weight around, showing everyone who's boss. I believe that. Camilla has Charles in a chokehold. She has the royal rota in her pocket. Camilla is no joke. You look at that woman with that body, that face, that everything, and she was able to take a nation under, and she's sitting on the throne. Man, she's not to be played with, right? They said Kate is becoming increasingly irritated with her. She thinks Camilla doesn't take her royal duties seriously and doesn't deserve the role. Things have been very awkward. Kate, I know Camilla, if this is true, right? Because, this might be fan fiction, but I will say this, Kate, you better have a seat. Camilla is not new to this. She is true to this. Baby Kate, you haven't even begun to play around on Camilla's level, right? Kate, you are now Princess Diana, and look, you had to crawl and scrape and be humiliated and disrespected. I don't think you want to go against Queen Camilla. I just don't, right? And honestly, I understood why Kate was self-conscious against Meghan. Meghan had style, she had talent, she can read, she can memorize speeches, she doesn't get perturbed with public speaking. Meghan is 6 years older than Kate and looks 20 years younger. And before that, Kate, especially if you saw the royal family, was a beauty like no other. And that was a lot of things where she's just like, well, I might be a commoner, but I still look better than all you. If that's because you were comparing yourself to Camilla. Then Meghan wandered in with her little cheeks and was like, hi, everybody. And Kate was like, oh, no, get her out of here. But again, the fact that if Kate is having problems with Camilla, I think this proves that Kate doesn't play well with others, right? Another insider claimed that Kate had an issue with her stepmother-in-law and has been struggling to fall in line now that Camilla and King Charles are in charge. The fact that they refer to her as her stepmother-in-law, isn't that your mother-in-law? Kate, you're not related by marriage, so that technically is your mother-in-law, correct? Well, maybe not. They said, yes, Camilla has been anointed and appointed by Charles and blessed by Her Majesty prior to her passing. However, they know that this doesn't mean Kate has to like or respect her, especially given Camilla's history. Ooh, those are shots fired. Here's the funny thing. They are so busy blaming Meghan and Harry for everything. I can't wait till they start turning for each other. They said prior to tying the knot in 2005, Charles and Camilla were in other marriages. Anyway, we all know this, right? Anyway, they said, since taking the crown, insiders said Camilla has a new demeanor that is rubbing Kate the wrong way. Kate, you better wake up. Who are you? And again, you know why I kind of believe this? Because this is the hubris she came out with Meghan. This is the hubris when her and Meghan were doing the grief walk for the Queen's funeral, and Kate was giving her icy glares. And everybody's just like, Kate's having none of it. And I'm like, you guys are bragging that the Princess of Wales can't fix her face. Kate has sat next to ruthless generals, dictators, people that have been accused of genocide and human rights violations, and you could smile. But Meghan walking around at the Queen Mother's death, I mean, I don't care, but people did. You couldn't bother? Man, please. And that's why I mean, Kate's hubris, I believe she would feel this way about the Queen. And I do believe that William and Kate somehow think that they can wage a PR war and remind people who Charles and Camilla are and steal all their popularity. So they'll basically be like the regents, Anyway, they said Camilla has a superior attitude where everyone has to bow down to her. She's the queen. Isn't that what they do, Kate? Isn't that what you were telling Meghan? Anyway, Kate has gone above and beyond the call of duty to adhere to all the values required of working royals, but Camilla latched on to Charles's coattails. Y'all, I have to laugh. Again, we are an upside down world. We're going to have to continue this tomorrow because, yes, I've heard all these allegations about Charles, but we're going to pick that up tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Sussex Squad. Bye. Pray for Kate. Pray for Kate. Bye, y'all.